Hi, it's good to see everybody again. Hollister, what are you doing? Why? What you were hanging way up there. What were you doing?
I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
I'm practicing floating.
Well, if you're practicing floating, why don't you just find a pool and practice floating in a pool?
Not that kind of floating.
What other kind of floating is there?
Floating in space.
Floating in space? Why would you practice that?
Well, because I want to have my own rocket ship.
Your own rocket ship? Oh, you mean you want to be an astronaut?
No, I don't want to be an astronaut. Astronauts don't own their own rocket ships.
So what are you saying?
I want to be rich, really, really rich, like Elon Musk, and own my own rocket ship.
You do?
Yeah, and I'm going to keep my rocket ship in the backyard of my house, and so then on weekends I can fly to the moon, or for vacation I can go to Mars.
Hollister, why do you think you can do that?
Well, my teacher in preschool says you can do anything you put your mind to.
Well, sometimes things that we want to do or we decide that we want to do aren't necessarily so good for us.
What do you mean?
Well, take for instance Moses. Did you know that Moses was a prince in Egypt?
A prince? That meant he had lots of money.
Well, that's true. He did have a lot of money. He had a lot of power. He was very important and everything. But did you know what?
What?
Moses gave it all up.
Why did he do that? He could have had his own rocket ship.
Well, I understand, Hollister, but he realized that if he continued to be a prince, it would probably hurt his relationship with God.
Why?
Well, Jesus once said that it's easier to get a camel through the eye of a needle than to get a rich man into heaven.
Why?
Well, because I think a lot of times when people are rich, they focus so much on the money that they forget all about the Lord who gave it all to them.
So Moses gave up being a prince just because he loved God?
That's right. And that's what I meant when I said, when you set a goal for yourself, like being so rich that you can have your own rocket ship, maybe that's not the best goal to have in life. Because you already have Jesus' love, and he gives you everything you really need. And someday, he's going to give you a place in heaven, too.
So maybe I don't need to have a rocket ship now. Maybe I can have a rocket ship in heaven.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I guess God will give us whatever we need to be happy in heaven. I'm not sure if he'll give us a rocket ship.
I hope so.
Okay, Hollister.